Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome to your English lesson for today. Now, in today's lesson, we are going to be learning about poetry and rhyming words. At the end of the lesson, you will understand what poetry is and you will revise the different rhyming words. Now, these are your key vocabulary. So, I am going to go over each word and I want you to say it with me, please. So, let's start from the top. I want you to say poetry, rhymes, float, goat, and stanza. Now you can always pause the video and go back to listen to the words again if you would like to practice saying it one more time. For today's lesson, you will need your copybook and a pencil. So I'll give you some time to get it. Remember, you can always pause the video if you need extra time. Before you start the lesson, I want you to get some energy. I want you to get excited for the lesson so you can play the quick exercise, rhyme, and freeze warm-up video. Now let's get started with the introduction to poetry. Before we get started, we are just going to recap. What are rhyming words? Now, rhyming words are two or more words that have the same or similar ending sound. Some examples of rhyming words are goat, boat, moat, float, and coat. If they sound the same or similar, they rhyme. So if you look at certain words, my loves, and you hear the same sound from each word, that means they rhyme. Like the word goat, boat, moat, float. They all have an oat sound at the end, which means that they rhyme because they sound the same or similar. Now we are going to go over a few examples before we start with poetry. Now, can you match or find a matching rhyming word for the word horn? Now remember, listen to the sound of the word horn. So we have tree. Does it sound like horn? We have thorn. Does it sound like horn? And then we have grass. Does it sound like horn? Amazing, the word thorn sounds like horn, which means that they rhyme because they sound the same or similar. Good job. Now we have the word tail. Listen to the sound that the word makes. We have snail. Does that sound like tail? We have leaf. Does that sound like tail? And then we have the word bird. Does that sound like tail? Amazing, the word snail and tail sounds the same or similar, which means that they rhyme. Good job. Now we have the word snake. So you need to hear the sound of the word and you need to try to choose a word that sounds the same or similar. Does elephant sound like snake? Does cloud sound like snake? Or does lake sound like snake? Brilliant, good job. Yes, lake sounds like snake. They sound the same or similar, which means that they rhyme. Now this is a challenge. I want you to try your best to hear the sound of the word. Now can you find the matching rhyming word? This is the word tree. What sounds the same as the word tree? Is it spider? Does spider sound like tree? Does snake sound like tree? Or does monkey sound like tree? Amazing! It has an E sound like monkey. So the rhyming word is monkey. Good job. Well done. So remember, rhyming words are words that sound the same or similar. Now it's your turn to become little poets. Ronald wants to write short poems for his friends. Can you work out the missing rhyming words? Now we are going to go through this poem together. I will read it to you. Then I want you to choose rhyming words that can go in the missing places. This poem is called Tiger. Tiger has fur with stripes that are black, with sharp pointy claws, orange fur on his teeth are all jagged. He loves to eat meat, with a long stripy tail and pads on his Okay, so we are going to look at the last words on each line. And we need to find a word that rhymes with these words. So for the word black, what rhymes with the word black? I want you to look at this part of the tiger's body. What is it called? So tiger has fur with stripes that are black, with sharp pointy claws, orange fur on his. Amazing, good job. Let's see if we have the answer. Back, good job. His teeth are all jagged. He loves to eat meat, with a long stripy tail and pads on his. What does he walk on? Good job. Feet. Well done. Now can you see how the word black and back sound the same? And how the word meat and feet sound the same? That's because they rhyme. Good job. Now let's go to the next poem. This poem is called Monkey. Monkey is funny. He swings from a tree. His tail helps him balance. He's gentle as can. With a long curly tail and fur on his back, he eats bananas and nuts for a quick, healthy. Now we need to find words that rhyme with tree and a word that rhymes with back. Now for this sentence here, my loves, how would you end it off? So monkey is funny. He swings from a tree. His tail helps him balance. He is as gentle as can. Good job. B. With a long curly tail and fur on his back, he eats bananas and nuts for a quick, healthy. Now what do you have in your break time? What do you call it? And it rhymes with the word back. I'll give you another clue. It starts with the S sound. Starts with the letter S. Good job. Snack. So monkey is funny. He swings from a tree. His tail helps him balance. He is gentle as can be. With a long curly tail and fur on his back, he eats bananas and nuts for a quick, healthy snack. Good job. Now the next poem, we have the poem Elephant. Elephant is large and she stomps her great feet. Her size makes her scary to those she may. With a trunk for a nose and big floppy ears, she's actually kind and nothing to. Now what word rhymes with feet? She may. Good job. Meat. With a trunk for a nose and big floppy ears, she's actually kind and nothing too. Now, what word sounds like ears when you are scared of something? What's another word for scared? Good job. Fears. Well done. So, elephant is large and she stomps her great feet. Her size makes her scary to those she may meet. With a trunk for a nose and big floppy ears, she's actually kind and nothing to fear. Now, before we end the lesson, we are just going to do a quick exit ticket. I want you to look at the following words, and I want you to think of words that rhyme with each one. So I will read the word to you, and you can pause the video to write down the rhyming words. So you can pause after each word and you can write down a rhyming word for each one. The first word is hat. The second word is fit. The third word is leg. The fourth word is cop. The fifth word is run. The sixth word is sad. The seventh word is bed. And the eighth word is tin. Now, amazing work for today's lesson, my loves. I am so proud of you. Well done. And I will see you in the next one, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.